And I'm smart enough because I have like 133 IQ. I'm smart enough to know that like Dyer could be legit and still take the opportunity to do the 4th hour on InfoWars, because if I was Jay Dyer, I would take that opportunity. That doesn't necessarily mean he's compromised in my book. I'm just saying it's something you got to put in a basket of things that add up to make this seem strange, right? But as one single piece of evidence, it doesn't mean anything to me. Like, shout out to Jay Dyer. The better he gets, the more he grows. That's awesome. I listen to hours and hours and hours of Jay Dyer, and I appreciate him. I think he does good content. See, and I think that like the Owen stuff to me, like his Hollywood career, is a Mandela effect to me. And I don't even believe in the Mandela effect, but I'm saying Owen's career in Hollywood, because I never heard about this motherfucker ever.
No, never.
And he definitely brought Jim Bob up and whatever, but he gets this complex where he owns you from there, which is kind of it's fucking weird.
Right, and this is where I'm saying, like, we're kind of trying to bring the nuance here. We can say perhaps maybe that was organic, you know, all these different interconnections, or perhaps we could make the assumption that there's this network of people that we've been talking about for years now, that there's some kind of network of influencers in this. Like, it's what we're experiencing right now is TV, right? This is the new entertainment, you know, and like maybe perhaps he was an early on, like Owen is a central node, like whether you agree with it or not, or whether you like him or not, like he is a central figure in a lot of these people being successful on the internet. Even if he's not that successful himself anymore.
Even Matt, he's responsible for a lot of Matt's
yeah, for that, yeah.
Shouted out Quantum Conscience and got him going, got the algorithm pumping for him. So then I'm 2 levels away from Owen.
That's right. So that's where the nuance comes in, like, right? You know, like maybe they're trying to draw you into the web, right? That's how they get you. They shout you out, and then that's how they try to grab you and bring you into their.
It's the metaverse FEMA camps.
Yeah, because if you're someone that's like on YouTube and you're stuck at like 2,000, say, or stuck at something like that, and you get someone like Owen to shout you out, you're probably not going to go against him. Hardly ever. You're probably not going to go against him if you get 8,000 more subscribers. If success is if subscribers are your metric of you doing well on YouTube or you delivering a message, you're probably not going to call him out even when his shit is when he's doing horrible shit.
And I would say that like Barricade would be one of the types that would resist, kind of like Drew did with QOC. Like as soon as he shouted out QOC and all those subs came, we started making all those videos bashing Matt. Like, so, but maybe that was planned. Maybe that was planned. I don't know.
I should make a point to the chat as well. Like we all understand that he came from Hollywood. None of us here ever trusted Owen. We're already past that part of it.
Some of these people might have, but not us.
No, I've seen it like a couple of times. Like, oh, you should have known when he came from Hollywood. We did. We did.
It was just kind of obvious, which is kind of funny to see what's happening now. Like this full frontal assault on Owen now. Like David, you're an old school in this whole thing. So do you think this is one of the biggest schisms that has happened within this community, or do you think?
I'd say this is the largest I've seen. There was a pretty big one back in the day when I did the unauthorized, and then ROTC was involved, and there was like a bunch of podcasts at once all talking about it. But this one probably a bigger schism because Jim Bob was actually affiliated with him and broke apart and had a part of his audience with him. And the only reason I don't think it's a work, which it could be because people are making a lot of money off of this, so you always have to factor that in, is that there is audience loss.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if you sacrifice that for the work and do it for this long.
And that's where I could not honestly say that it's a work at this point, because looking at kind of the numbers and stuff, it doesn't make sense to me how that would work out unless there's some kind of next play that's going to happen or something.
Oh, no, it can still be a work because people hate watch shit all the time, man. People still tune in.
That's true.
I'm sticking with it. It's all work.
well, see, my theory for it being a work is that Owen Benjamin's going to convert to orthobroism like in a week or two, and then like Posh is going to change his name to Posh Bear, and it's all going to come together again.
Yeah. The bear schism will be healed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, the further we go on now, I don't think that's going to happen at this point. I don't know. But like I guess to me, kind of watching some of Owen's stuff in the last couple of days, I almost feel like it's hard to tell. To some extent, it feels like they're trying to move past it and get over it. And then like the Bob side of it's still like really, obviously with Andrew doing another 8-hour stream about it, which might be still going. I don't know. Like I feel like that's ridiculous. Like I think we're pushing it way, way, way too far at this point.
Yeah, that's why I said like I didn't even want to like. The only video I made, I didn't like really do it on my Odysee. I just put it on the YouTube and then just to put it up, my thoughts on the whole thing. But like, it kind of discouraged me from wanting to do more, seeing like 10-hour streams and shit.
Yeah, so B Smiley points out like a great point, and I brought this up with Ben the other day when he was on stream. Like, this would be this is Ben's pivotal moment to come back in and make a reappearance and really capture this right now, because he started off of Jim Bob. So like back to network theory perhaps, but like he started out of Jim Bob, moved to Crucible, then started their channels, and was a big deal between all those channels. And like Jim Bob, Ben should be capitalizing on this moment right now.
Where's Ben Thorpe?
I have no idea. I'm not subscribed to the channel.
Last we heard, he was sick. Courtney left the family. She's gonna live in her. I think she's got a damn Toyota Matrix or a Pontiac Vibe, whatever, same thing. But
I think I called it exactly to the month. What did I say? 4 months, it'll be over.
Pretty normal.
It's over.
It's over, man.
Fucking
fuck.
doofus.
Now we got the proletariat commie kid up in here.
Can we talk about autism?
Big conspiracy in the chat that said Provo Kid and Toilet Boy are one and the same.
Stupid. We're not even the same.
Provo, you know anything about this Owen Benjamin Jim Bob beef?
Well,
in the game.
I don't. Well, my thought is like, how long can they drag out this content fest? I love it. First of all, I don't know who it's good for. I think it's good for both parties.
Right now.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You made a comment on another great content creator. He goes by the name of Hollywood Ben Thorpe, and this is his time, right? I think Ben Thorpe influenced Jim Bob and might have kind of turned Jim Bob against Owen Benjamin. It might be.
You think Ben Thorpe is like orchestrating this all behind the scenes? He's the puppet master.
He's the director.
Director, damn, bro. That just blew my fucking mind, bro.
Jim Bob became like, oh, truthers are, I'm questioning them, and he adopted this. He adopted Ben Thorpe's arguments, I thought, basically, from the Crucible debate, and started making fun of truthers and made it a big shtick of his.
That's our wheelhouse.
No, so he went to post-trutherism.
Yeah, right after that.
Shout out to Wooden Nichols and AWAR, and on the one they did with Crow 777, he shouted out Drew and said, hey, what do you think about this whole idea of being post-truth? So I guess they edited a bunch of that out, so it's pretty great to see the uncut version.
Well, yeah, shout out to you. Let me just say, too, this is kind of goes with what we're talking about. Is my channel, but I love the chat. It's been the same people for the last, 2 years at least, right? And I just wanted to preface it with all of you guys. I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying it is what it is. 5.1K I was at. Until EWire shouted me out again, then I got in that algorithm again and got a little bump. And now I'm up to 6.66, baby. And but then that's why when I'm connecting these dots too, though, with Ewire and Wooden Nichols and Crow and Owen and all that, as being a faction and everything like that, it's like no matter what, I'm always just gonna shoot from the hip and say how I see things. But it did help me a lot, and I like the Wooden Nichols and Ewire, the new conspiracy graduates. I like those videos they have on. Very well produced, high production quality, and more importantly, next level ideas that we haven't seen anything new in the truther world for a few years actually.
Clearly, the next logical step in this whole truthing thing is in-person physical violence, I think. Big Talcot's in the chat now. Here he is.
That's the real Talcot, too. Look at me talking about him.
I'd love to be honored by this guy.
How do these people know that we talked about him?
Because Truther Cop fucking sends him messages.
Oh, okay.
It's a drama starter.
Robin said it's NJ Jeep Girl. That's the one.
No, they got fillers all in these streets.
Talcot's become a cult in of himself.
Talcot's a meme, dude, for sure.
And it's weird when you see people like Cyrax or Cobra and other people who kind of get, you're not seeing Talcot's content get elevated, but a lot of people are just harvesting them, which is a funny thing, right? So,
man, the legend himself is in the house. We got to ask you, Jack Talcott, how are you doing tonight?
Brother, I'm blessed. How are you guys?
We're good. I got to ask you, I was pulling up earlier, the Social Security card, and the design on the Social Security card is the exact same as your background. Is this a work?
Oh, damn. Probably
got him.
Is this real?
Dude, wait. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. See, Talcott's ready, man. He's ready to go.
Oh, shit.
You got the 2 pillars and the little arch behind you, and then on the Social Security card.
21.
JG's staying with him. JG's staying with him. Got JG's nasty.
12, upside down. 12 to date. That's a code. It's an encoded. 12 is a 33. Bam.
33. Bam. Got him. It's a wrap.
What do you think about this, Talcott? That you're now this you're almost like an internet icon. You're a living meme, and yet at the same time, though, your channel you would think would be a lot bigger at this point, don't you think?
Wouldn't you? Yes.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm subbed.
I mean, I think that you're Paul's daddy is the way I look at it.
You make him interesting, honestly.
Yeah. What would Paul be without Talcott? Nothing.
Well, it's like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. They play off of each other.
Did you put Talcott on the whiteboard? Is he on the board now? Oh, he's on there.
He is the central node of all these truthers.
You made it, Talcott. You made it. You're in the big leagues now, buddy.
Talcott 2024, guys.
You want to be in the game? You're in the game now. Bump up Talcott's numbers. Drop his link.
Oh yeah, well, I'm on it right now. So
Jessica's already on it.
Jessica's the best mod. So shout out to
best mod on these streets.
Jessica. You gotta send me DM me or something. I gotta send you something. So you're only up to 300 subscribers, but yet there's 12 hours a day of content about you, Jack.
Dude, there might be 300 imposters and impersonators, like, my names.
I think you're right. You go in there and they all have the Talcott name and avatar. What do you think of that? That's got to be surreal to you.
It is. Dude, I seriously, where is this real? It came from, how the hell did my life end up like this? What the hell is going on?
Let's get you monetized, brother.
Well, actually,
next week, maybe we could do a Get Jack monetized stream.
Get jacked up. Get jacked up.
There we go. Get jacked up.
Now look at the social security card and look at his background. I'm telling you, there's some. I think this is a Hollywood studio. These are actors.
Even his hair looks like the. And look, the stripes coming down is his beard.
It's a Talcott temple.
Talcott is
right there.
holy shit.
Talcott's in Phoenix.
We're on
and it's
mute,
a bunch of
buddy.
people that are against the social security card.
Jacked up.
Sits.
Jacked up.
Well,
Jacked
hey,
up Talcott.
when I popped in, I saw you guys were live, and I just finished up watching something else, and you were talking about what's the next step. I thought that's what I heard when I first turned it on. That's kind of why I'm coming up here. I'm not looking for people I've been discovering in these communities, but I mean, it comes down to this. What I finally realized, I've been holding myself back my whole life. I've settled for a job. I settled for security. What's that?
I kind of sense that. Keep going, even holding yourself back.
I have a new conspiracy, actually. I think due to Truth or Cop hopping timelines, I think Jack Talcott is Provocate in the future. You're Truth or Cop.
That's crazy.
Oh wow!
Dude,
Wow!
fuck this up,
dude.
You can't trust this guy, Cruz. The
Is
sermon.
this
He thought I
even
was
real?
like
It's like,
an hour
is this
ago.
real though?
Is it real?
Hey, my existence, my existence in
Wow.
physical reality is unconfirmed. I don't know. Understand the philosophies of the mind, consciousness, right? Thoughts. That's what I've been studying, and
Yeah, tell me.
I've been blessed, man. I have been so blessed with time off away from people and the ability to learn. And I was a smart dude with a lot of time to learn and think already. So
Same.
it's a pleasure to meet you, my brother. It sounds like
I think you two could vibe.
I think you guys already know each other.
Did Crocko kid your son? Somebody's saying that.
Yeah, I
in the chat.
Are you Mormon?
Were
Did
you
we
a
just unite
philanderer?
Jack with his kid? Is that what just happened?
I
think
mean,
so.
my son.
Yeah.
The time travel stuff is trippy. I don't know anymore, man.
Yeah, I mean, like
What's your
really,
plan
is this
prescription,
even real?
Jack?
We don't know.
Jack was probably a ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's going on.
Jack was definitely a ladies' man. There's no doubt about that.
Ooh. Well, I was because I was insecure. I was always seeking
Nah, because you a
validation.
Mac Daddy pimp, player.
Nah,
That's
I
right.
faked it.
Nah, you got that game. You got that good game. You got you had them.
That's what we
That's
needed.
USPS,
that's what a true pimp would say.
exactly
I
right.
faked it. Yeah.
You had them
That's how you know he's a
USPS
real
women
pimp.
coming
That's how
back.
you know he's a real
You were
motherfucker.
making deliveries to the USPS women. We know you were.
No, I
Delivering
really
that package. There's no doubt.
Rain, snow, or shine. He was there.
wasn't. Government is a step.
Did you ever sacrifice the chicken?
No.
Just curious.
Have you, Provo?
That was a
No, I was
good
thinking of
question.
Jack. We're the same people. I don't know if we're different.
We are all just one. We're all just one time.
You
Right
two
now.
are one for sure.
If
We're
that's the case, then you have that. Because if somebody did at one point in time, that means that you did.
I forgot.
That's like cosmic communism, right? Like none of us have any identity. Like really, like we're all just one, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like yeah, cosmic communism. That's what that is, right?
No, man, y'all stay away from me. All right, stay away from me.
We got real legend in these streets up here tonight. Jack Talcott.
The reality is, as evolution moves forward and people understand that YouTube is just like Channel 4 and all these other things happen, there's going to be people who are innovative and take these ideas and make something real, right? So like, why can't it happen naturally? That's disorganized, right? But there's people like Drew or other content creators who know how to structure and work with these snakes. Honestly, Drew's a snake wrangler. He can get almost anything.
I don't think you know.
Drew
I
can
don't
bring
think
up
you've been
almost
working my
anything.
interviews, dude.
Snake wrangler.
No, he is. Drew, I'm just saying, there's people who can make shows, they can make content other people don't understand. I think there's something more than things that happen naturally. Hey, I understand.
We gotta think about it. We gotta think about it. Let's
understand.
get back. We gotta get back to Owen.
All right. The topic,
Lord.
Owen Bencher. So this guy's a hermit crab thinker, and what he does is he occupies other people's thinking, right?
Oh,
And
Owen?
Owen.
Right? Just like that, we're back on Owen. Okay.
And Owen doesn't know how to think for himself. So what he does is he.
That's most people. Too.
Yeah, right.
He stills the gravy, is what he does. He
That's
stills the
good
gravy.
gravy.
He's been stealing gravy from us for years.
And that's
We know
why.
about
More than
it,
a few
Owen.
ladlefuls.
We've seen it. Okay, look at my thing. You think that's a lie? Founder of Gravy Incorporated, sir. I need my reparations, sir.